What you're saying now won't budge me, 'cause where I come from so often. Hey, what up, Slick? What's good, bro? Not shit. About to go over. Oh yeah, I'm getting this deck together for this profile. I need to get lightning storms. I need to get lightning storms and evenly matches. Blowout cards right there. Okage, what's good? I'm not in a tournament right now. It's just a tourney report. It was a 3v3. My first ever 3v3. And it was fun. I'd definitely do it again. I would definitely do it again. No regrets. Yeah, it was the one from earlier. Yeah, I'm about to go through my stuffy stuff. Damn, I went from 2 to 0 quick. That was fast. Look at that. Damn. All these. She dolls. She dolls. Then the hand traps. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Alright. I'm telling you, doing this, like putting your deck together for a deck profile, like I do it fast. I was just going to do a deck profile video and schedule it to be uploaded tomorrow morning, but it was going to be a lengthy profile. I'll probably still end up doing the profile just so it's on the channel for those that, you know, are just getting into the game or, you know, returning back to Shadal's, whatever the case may be. Whatever the case may be. But yeah, let me make sure. Yep, everything is in place. Dang, that means I'm gonna have to. Hokage, you still here? Are you still lurking? Who lurking? Oh, Hokage, are you still in the facility, my guy? I just sneezed, and that was. Thank you, thank you. How was that? Cause there's like a super secret tech in the side deck, but everybody already seen it though. If you saw my live, then you saw the card already. Like this invokes. The tourney went great. So me personally, I went 1-3. The team overall went 2-2. We literally just lost it on the bubble. We came fifth place. We were very close to making it to the top four. I feel like if I had some better hands, honestly, I feel like if I against my Terra matchup, if I wouldn't have set my back row and then shotgun Lancia, I feel like I could have did better in that game. What deck was the standout deck? Well, let's see. There was Sprite, Scareclaw, Flawanderies, no tune decks, unfortunately. What do y'all want first? Y'all want the announcement or y'all want the deck profile first? Because if you're catching this live, then you're going to catch the deck profile live. I am going to re-record it, though, and upload it tomorrow. So if you're here now, you're going to be able to hear, the explanations and everything. Because I'm not going to do the explanations in the video. It's going to be a smooth, sweet deck profile. Still a test. Announcement. There's one vote for announcement. Oh, yeah. Hey, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you can get notified when I go live and upload, and smash that like button. He looked familiar. All right. So There is a regionals coming up April 30th in Richmond, Virginia. Then there's another regionals in Knoxville, Tennessee after that. Then after that, y'all know about nationals, right? If you know about nationals, you know where nationals is going to be at. You haven't heard about nationals yet? Slick, have you heard about nationals? Because if both of y'all haven't heard about nationals, then yeah, that's what this announcement is about. So, oh well, welcome to the competitive scene. Welcome. I I just recently got back to the competitive scene. Uh, you know, still getting used to them interactions and everything and whatnot, and used to playing with the new time because I'm still used to turn for turn. Um, and you don't suck. I don't like when people say they suck. Like you don't suck. Like you just have to practice. Like you're new. Like the competitive scene of Yu-Gi-Oh is completely different from casual, from playing GOAT format, from any other aspect of Yu-Gi-Oh. The competitive scene is completely different. It is definitely cutthroat too. Uh, but nationals this year will be in Raleigh, North Carolina. So once I get the exact dates, because it is in July, and I hit 1 year. I hit 1 year working for Applebee's July 5th. So if it's definitely going to be after 4th of July weekend. It's not going to be the same weekend as 4th of July. Um, so after that, I'll have vacation time. So I'm gonna take those days off and I'm gonna go to nationals. But before nationals, your boy is going to go to regionals, and the goal, my mini goal, not just for myself, but for all 199 subscribers, is to come home with an invitation for nationals. That is my mini goal. You have to set mini goals. And will I pilot Invoke Shaddolls? I'm going to do some intensive playtesting and probably either pick some cards up or borrow some cards and really, really get in tune with the deck because I mean the deck can do a lot. Or if I should just pilot pure Shadow. Um, Either or is a great option, in my opinion. Some others might think otherwise, but this deck can beat Cash Terra, it can beat Sprite, it can beat Trap Tricks. It can beat all of the meta decks that are out right now. And even that's going to be there at regionals. And I know at regionals, people are going to be on Cash Terra, Sprite, Trap Tricks, Math Mech. Um, there will probably be some Scare Claw, Definitely branded. And that's any variant of branded. Let's see. Yeah, so six. Oh, and Labyrinth and Exo Sister. So 8 decks that I'm assuming are already going to be at a regionals, which is a bigger version of a locals. Um, yeah, I've played against all those decks on Master Duel, and yes, it's Master Duel, but I still have some type of knowledge about the decks. So yeah, I feel like Invoke Shaddoll is going to be the way to go. So your boy's going to regionals. I'm gonna talk to wifey about it first. Talk to management team at work. Go ahead and request the day off. Go ahead and get my shift covered. And start testing and start working on getting an invitation to nationals. Either way, we're going to nationals. We're going to nationals. Not just me, but all of us. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. Like, it's in Raleigh, North Carolina. I will be stupid not to go to nationals when it is in my own backyard. Raleigh is only an hour. It is only an hour drive for me, and I already have family in Raleigh, so I can easily see who's in Raleigh, see how far they are from the convention, and either stay the night there or see which one of the team members are going to go, if they're getting a hotel room. If they get a hotel room, then I can just see how far family member house is from the hotel. Like, either or, it's in the backyard. It's an hour drive. Like, I could take the whole weekend off and drive 2 hours. Hour there, hour back. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. But yeah, we're going to nationals. Like, this deck will be prepared for regionals and for nationals. Mini goal. Mini goals. You gotta set the mini goals. And then go for the big goals. And the big goal, not just for me, but for all of us and those in the future that follow the channel, is to go to Worlds. Like, that is the big goal. That's the big dream, the big goal for this career. Then after that, just start going to more events, go to more YCSs, get the name out there some more, Yeah, big announcement. That was a big announcement. Yeah. I didn't even tell y'all how big the announcement was going to be. I just said Tourney report and announcement. Am I tired? A little bit. That's why I just did this live. That's why I was going to do all this live instead of just making a video. Because I could do this live rather than recording a video. Recording a video, I just... What's up, bus driver? Welcome to the stream. And yes, Springs. Yes. I mean, I haven't seen... I don't even know what the dates are. So I have to find the dates, honestly, for nationals. I have too many tabs open in this one. No, I won one. Um, Me overall, I went 1-3. Uh, the team overall went 2-2. We missed it on the bubble. But it was a great experience. I had a lot of fun, and I met some great people. Like people that I've seen at the locals before, I just never interacted with them. ISD. What are you playing? ISD. No. What's ISD? I feel like that's one of those little trick joke questions. Vote should all. Oh, I've never seen anyone abbreviate it like that either. Okay, I actually like that. I might actually start using that because that's definitely much better than typing it all out. But I played Invoke Shadal. I took out Dogmatica. I took out DPE. Come on now. It's getting closer to the time. Carl, what's up? Regionals is a hmm. Let me see. Regionals is April 30th. Then next is July. I should definitely have my vacation time. I better have my vacation time. It better hit July 5th. But yeah, I'm going to Nats and I'm going to go to that regionals. Mini goal. Mini goal not just for me, but for us as a whole, like the whole channel. We're going to go to regionals, and the mini goal is to get an invitation to nationals. If we don't get an invitation to nationals, we're still going to nationals. Like, it's in Raleigh. Like, that's an hour away. Like, I've always wanted to go to nationals. And there was actually one time I could have went to nationals when it was in Raleigh, but my situation at that time just wasn't good. Yeah, I didn't have a supportive significant other. So, yeah. Be gone for 3 days? Nah. Nah. Very toxic. But out of that now. Wifey supports me. But yeah, I'm going. I'm going to both events. So, I'm gonna need a testing buddy. I'll be able to come to locals on Fridays, and then I'm off on Mondays and Tuesdays. So I definitely need to test against Castera. Um, I need to test against all the decks, honestly. So, excuse me, I burped. Yo, and I got 2-0'd by everything except Labyrinth. Oh, and I played against a Cashtera too. Yeah. Tell me how that happens. Like, I've literally been studying the meta, studying the decks, and had the deck geared towards Cashtera, Sprite, Mathmech, and even Trap Trick. Labyrinth was not in my thought process or anything. But it just so happens that some of the cards that I do side for back row decks just so happens, they're good against. Yeah. Yeah. Because with Sprite, there's different variants, though. That's the thing. I just feel like for some variants of Sprite, like, just window. Like, literally, I could just window and win against Sprite. Like, they can't beat over anything that's 1,500 or more, I believe. I think their highest attack monster besides Gigantic, if it's overlaid with a link, yeah, it's 16. Like, because Gigantic Sprite is 16. So that's their highest attack monster. Branded, I literally view Branded as a mirror match. I need to pick up. I need to pick up a Garura. I need to pick up a Garura. I need to pick up 3 Lightning Storms and at least 2 Evenlies. Branded. Branded is it's a very aggressive deck, but the thing about Branded is it can be a control deck, and a lot of people play it as a combo aggressive deck, and it really doesn't become a control deck until time starts winding down. Like, once it hits like 10 minutes, like 5-10 minutes left on the clock, that's when Branded becomes a control deck. But they have no way to reuse their resources once you get rid of them. Hey, look, I tried branded Shadows. I think I even got some deck profiles too. But when Aluber got announced that it was getting a reprint and the deck was coming in a structure deck, and Aluber hit one, yeah, you still get brick hands. But when Aluber hit 125, yeah, I sold him. I should have held on to him, honestly, just just because it was branded. But I didn't like it because I tried to do invoked branded Shadow. That's not bad because you have light targets, so I mean, it's a lot more viable to go on a Pro Skinny on too. Let's see, what other deck did you say? Cash, Cash Terror is just is going to be like back and forth. Like I either have to have an established board before them, or I just have to interrupt them until, like, literally have the deck play at my pace until I get what I need. A lot of chaos is slept on. That's why I want to do a like a chaos Shadal deck. Like, I already have some stuff. Like, the chaos that I want to do is different though. Hey, where my chaos stuff? Barraco Negro. I don't have it in here, but yeah, I want to do like a chaos Shadals and like do tour guide, the whole shebang bang. Um, Labyrinth. Labyrinth, if I go first and I get an established board and I can stop their welcome Labyrinth, uh, or if I just Harpy's Feather Duster, the back row, if they don't have it protected, um, that normally secures the game. Trap tricks, I really don't have much testing against trap tricks. Um, I mean, the same concept, honestly. Like, just have an established board going first. Hopefully you can secure game one, but if not, then your side deck. I mean, you can even throw your opponent off, because if you lose, like, say if I face a trap tricks player, I lose game one. They're going to think that I'm siding to go first, but really I can side to go second and say I'm gonna go second, and just use my back row uh back row hit cards, which I'm gonna have a card discussion on Monday, and y'all are gonna love this card discussion on Monday. I missed last Monday. I was tired, okay? I was exhausted from work. And I'm going to be exhausted again from work because I'm pulling an all day tomorrow. I'm going to open close tomorrow. Yep. Make that money. Yeah. Try it. Try Shadow Chaos. Sorso, I typically don't have a bad matchup against. Like, I can normally just, like, I seriously just go window when they uh like, if I can chain the Moye or Long Young, like any of them that special, all of them special summons a token. If I can chain to their effect or special summon window, I secure the game. Like, because after that, they either have to normal summon and then special summon, or special summon. There's no way around it. The only way that they can be around it or get around window is if they Book of Eclipse, Dark Ruler no more, and that's why I play cards like Cross Out Designated. I'm playing the Spice, 3 Lances for protection, because there's a lot of power spells going around. So Forbidden Lance, boom. I just need more I just need more time against all the decks. Like that's really all it is. Like I've studied the decks. Yes. I know I know the lines. I know where to interrupt the lines, but people are so, how can I put it? What's the word I'm looking for? People are so innovative. Like when tier elements got hit bad by the ban list, players still found a way to be able to play tier elements. It's not as strong as it once was, but it is still a viable playable deck. Like you can take it to a locals and definitely win a locals with it. You can possibly even win a regionals with it. Um, but yeah, you could probably even go to nationals or somewhere. Cause I mean, no one really expects tier elements. Like a pure tier element deck. Yeah, I feel like that's local, maybe even regional. I mean, the deck is still good. The deck is still viable. You just have to be a lot smarter about your resources. So, oh, and thank you, Carl. Cause I honestly, I kind of forgot my matchups. Like, only matchup I really remember was the Cash Terra and the Labyrinth. Like those were the only two I really remember. That's bad. The Labyrinth one was fun though. Like regardless if I won or lose, that was a fun match. Oh, and Witchcrafter. Yo, that Witchcrafter match. Yo, Witchcrafters are crazy. I like that deck. I might actually learn how to play it. I might actually have Andrew teach me how to actually pilot that deck. Like, I know what hurts the deck. Like, just playing against that one time, I already know how to counter the deck, and that's why I want to get back into competitive Yu-Gi-Oh because I could play against a deck one time, and literally game one, I'll just let the opponent play and just see. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So that's where you ash or imperm. That's where you interrupt. You want to negate that. Okay. And just continue playing. Like your opponent don't know that you're studying their deck. So but we're gonna get into this deck profile. We're gonna go ahead and get into this deck profile. Oh my. Let me put this up a little bit. It's trying to fall. Why are you trying to fall? Stop trying to fall. Doing too much. So, played Invoke Shadal. Y'all already know. And honestly, Invoke Shadal caught people by surprise. Like, people were not expecting Invoke Shadal. So, like, just having that surprise factor, that's check. Check one. One terraforming, then your 3 meltdown, 3 Alistair, and then your 2 invocation. I mean, there's really nothing to say there. Got your 7 copies of Alistair. I mean, 7 copies to get the Alistair is just insane. Then we got the Shadal lineup, which I actually changed the lineup of the Shadals. There's 2 Squamata, 2 Wendy, 1 Genius, 1 Hedgehog, 1 Beast, 1 dragon, 1 aerial, 2 Shadow Fusion, I'll explain, a Resh, and a Schism. Let me move the Schism over here. And a Schism. So at first I was running 2 Windy, 1 Squamata, no Genius, and 3 Shadow Fusion. If you're in the Discord group, one of the members, his name is Dose. I think it was Dose that said it. I'm gonna be honest, I forgot who said it. But the Shadow Fusion at 2, there are times where that 3rd Shadow Fusion can be dead, and playing Invoke Shadow let me make it clear. In Invoke Shadow, that 3rd Shadow Fusion can be dead at times. Just because when your opponent knows what you're playing, they'll play around Shadow Fusion so you can't use your deck. So taking it down to 2 actually worked. It actually worked, and I actually am going to keep it at 2 in Invoke Shadow. Pure Shadow definitely running at 3. But like I used it I think twice, and it went off both times. Second time was against the Cash Terra matchup, and he had a Rise Heart on board, so I mean I really didn't get much value out of it, but I still seen it and I was able to use it. And I mean I wouldn't bump it up to 3 nor play it at 1. Playing it at 1 is a little obscure. Yeah, it was DOS. Yeah, DOS in the Discord group. This is his idea. I got the idea from him, and it worked. Like I love having it at 2. And then taking away that 3rd copy opens up a 3rd spot for either a tech card, a Resh, a Genius, a 2nd Squamata. But the reason I added a 2nd Squamata is for chain blocking. That's mainly it, to send Squamata and a light construct. Genius I added before the tournament. Genius was to go tag team with App Clone. Genius target 1 card, it can't activate its effect. App Clone target a card to permanently negate it. If they don't have a response, then I just start clearing the board after that. Genius came up once. I used Genius once. I used Dragon's Compulse effect. I used Aerial. Used Beast. I got to say all the Shadow cards, and nothing clogged, nothing, was dead. I had 1 hand where I had like all Shadow cards and no way of fusion summoning or anything. So that was bad. I might bump Hedgehog up to 2, just because Hedgehog Windy is actually a good combo. Send Windy, set Hedgehog. Either your next turn, or if your opponent attacks, you can go ahead and add your Schism or Shadow Fusion, depending on the state of the game. If your opponent has an extra deck monster, Oh, and I saw Schism. I got to use Schism too. That was fun. For the hand traps, 3 nib, which I wouldn't change anything. uh, 3 Ash, 2 Lancia, and 2 Imperm. Uh, I seen all hand traps except for no. I saw all hand traps. I saw all the hand traps. Wouldn't change anything. Which Witchcrafter card do you have? And I love terraforming. Um, like there's literally nothing I would change in the hand trap lineup. Like this hand trap lineup is perfect and it's not cloggy. So yeah. And then Golden Lord. Now, Golden Lord was not in for the tournament. I couldn't get one before the tournament, so this was a trick clown. But Golden Lord is now in place of Trick Clown. Golden Lord adds more to the deck than Trick Clown because Golden Lord is a spot removal. So if there's a skill drain on board, I can send this and a Rush Schism, Invocation, and send it. Or say if my opponent has a Rafflesia, pop it. So yeah, this over Trick Clown. Um, I might do both, but I'm definitely going to change the extra deck up. And I am going to gear this deck more towards like bigger tournament play, like a regionals and nationals, just because I do want the best chances of winning. So for the spells, the blowout cards, Raigeki, Harpy's Feather Duster. Harpy's Feather Harpy's Feather Duster won me the game against Labyrinth both times. Um, I'm gonna just go ahead and say that. Yeah, Harpy's Feather Duster was definitely the winner. Uh, 2 Super Poly. Might actually bump it up to 3, maybe. Um, it'll probably get bumped up to 3 for regionals or nationals, depending on what other changes I make to the deck. 2 Spellbook of Knowledge. Definitely going to keep this in. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about this. Like one is an easy side out. I mean, because you can definitely get away with just playing 1, but playing 2 just gives you more chances of drawing it and being able to use it. Then Dose actually plays Spellbook of Secrets along with this card. So not only is he using it for the Shaddolls, but he's also incorporating some of the spellbook cards themselves just to be able to get to this card quicker. Like, if you open up a hand of 2 Spellbook of Secrets, I think that's the card, and like a Meltdown or Terraforming or some way to get to Alistair, or if you hard draw Alistair. But you can Spellbook of Secrets, bait out an Ash, then say if you do have this in hand, you can activate it, send the Spellbook of Secrets, draw 2, and yeah. I actually been thinking about incorporating this, Secrets, and I think, no, not prophecy. What's the spell book one that copies from the grave? I think it's a spell book of. Hold on. Because this originally was like, say if I have Alistair and this in hand and summon Alistair, Alistair gets Ash, Imperm, Valor, whatever the case may be, I can link, go into Artemis, activate this, send Artemis, draw two, and hope I can draw into an invocation. But with this, let me see. I'm gonna find that spellbook card. Not power. Not fate. Spellbook of the Master. Yeah. I was gonna do like a lineup of two of these with like two spellbook of secrets and like one or two spellbook of the master. Um, Kind of a heavy spell lineup, but whoa, hey, why? Whoa, whoa. This thing has been steady this whole time. Listen, Linda, leave the camera alone. Don't touch the camera. I will spiritually smack the dog piss out of you. Don't play with me. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, uh, either doing two spellbook of knowledge, or even doing just one, like one, two, one, or two, two, one. Either way, we're going to play around with it. Um, then one call by the grave, of course. Um, and the MVP card, cross out designator. Um, Cross out designator, uh, definitely in theory turned out exactly how I thought it would. Um, uh, Normal summon Alistair. If it got Imperm, cross out, Ash, cross out. Um, I even had like I said, I had a play against a Kashtera player where I had 3 back row set, and crossout designator was one of the cards set. During the draw phase, I shotgun Lancia, and he heavy storm. Um, if I wouldn't Lancia in the draw phase, I could have crossout designator Harpy's Feather Duster, and I had Book of Eclipse set and an Imperm. So those two cards could have. Those two cards probably could have won me game 2 against that Kashtera matchup. Like I played myself in that one. Like I was ready to use Lancia against Kashtera and finally test out to see, if it really hurts the deck like I think it does. Ramil. Hey, look. I hold on. Let me bring them back. Let me bring them back. So, like I was saying about the spell books, See now, listen. I'm getting goosebumps bringing these cards back. Like I don't know what it is about Spellbook of Knowledge, but it's making the spirit around me go crazy. Like it's giving me the goosebumps. Like it's for real giving me the goosies. Like look at that. Look at that. You can see that. Yeah, you can see the goosies. And it's not cold in here. Alright, we're gonna ask the spirit. Linda, do you like the Spellbook of Knowledges? If you do, give me a knock. Matter of fact, no, you like to flicker the light. Flicker the light. Should I keep it in? If I should keep it in, flicker the light. Dang, I should have had the camera pointing up there. Cause literally after that second question, it wasn't a big flicker. It was like a little light flicker. Like not enough to notice. I mean, I might. I mean, I don't know. Like the spell book of knowledges are good, especially like if you draw a dragon or draw a squamata. Like you can normal summon either or, go battle phase, deal damage, and then you spellbook of knowledge and get your Shadal effect off. Like and that gets your Shadal engine going if it's a squamata. That's the only thing. If it's a squamata or dragon, those are like the only two. But other than that, um it's for that Alistair hit. Like if Alistair gets stopped some way somehow, and I actually have this in hand, but I mean we're gonna do some intensive testing with it, like whether I should just cut it to one and up dragon, no not dragon but up beast to two, because I'm not playing prosperity. Like I mean if I do play it, I'm borrowing prosperity. I'm not going to buy prosperity because the extra deck that I have is already tight as is, and I mean you can't you can't take any monster away from the extra deck. Like the fact that Cash Terror can already look in your extra deck and like you if they get rid of your Draco Stapelia, they get rid of your Mechaba, like it's bad. So like I already know how it is to have the extra deck be um in 2019, yeah, in 2019, almost 2020, like going on 2020, in like August, October, um, I was with my best friends, and matter of fact, no, I messaged him. I messaged my best friend Mark, and I told him that I want to get back into Yu-Gi-Oh because the format was at a point to where, it wasn't everybody just playing one specific deck. It was actually versatile again. So I asked him, I was like, what decks do you have that is already put together? And he was like, I have pure Shadals. And he was like, it's missing some stuff, but I have majority of it. I was like, bet, how much? And he told me the price and I paid it. And it wasn't a lot either. But It came fully equipped with 3 Call by the Graves, all the Shadal cards. Yeah, so that's how I got the deck originally, and ever since then I've just been adding to it. I was playing pure Shadal for the longest, and then I found the Invoked engine, and I thought the Invoked engine was actually boo boo at the time, but then my friend Jason actually was playing Invoked, and after watching him pilot it and actually seeing it played, I was like, yeah, I want that engine. So I waited till the price went down on the Invoked stuff, like the Alistair and everything, and then I got everything all at once. I got every single Invoked fusion. I got the meltdowns. I got the Alistairs and the invocations all at once. And the meltdowns aren't even English. They're actually French or Italian. Yeah, the meltdowns are in Italian. For the last 4 cards, and I am running a 40. This is a 46 card deck. Yeah, that is a lot. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be making some changes to the deck, main, side, and extra. But 3 lances, and forbidden dress. So this was my tech choice, per se. Like, yo, come on. Listen, Linda. Listen. Why? Like, the camera is perfect. It is perfect. There. Listen, Linda. Okay. So, these were my tech choices, per se. I know Cash Terra is using Forbidden Lance, but that's because they're trying not to get Book of Eclipsed. Me, on the other hand, you see my home dog right here, my home dog Alistair. Alistair is prime target number 1 for Imperm, even Book of Eclipse. It don't matter. But my theory behind the Lance was, if I go first and I normal summon Alistair, my theory was, if they do Imperm and I have the Lance, I can just Lance to protect Alistair. And then, I mean, we trade 1 for 1, but they go -1. Because, I mean, I'm still going to plus off of that. And then, of course, if I do get Mechaba out, Mechaba Wenda, or whichever monster I have on board, I'll answer that question really quick, Ramel. But yeah, and not just for protection for my monsters, but I can also use this offensively or defensively. Like earlier, I did have a play to where I could attack and then lower the attack of my opponent's monster, but I forgot what deck I was playing against, but it just didn't matter. So that's that. Dress is same concept, but more so can't be destroyed. Like this was more so a protection card for Mechaba, Winda, App Clone, you know, whichever monster I had on board, or say if I was to attack, or if I knew I was going to attack, I'll activate Dress so that way that monster can't be targeted. Um, that's what this card was for. I do want to test more with Forbidden Dress. I really do feel like this Forbidden lineup, like not even just that, but like this Forbidden lineup, like can be really good this format if used right. But yeah, all these cards to protect little old Alistair. There has to be some form of protection in Invoke Shadal, because if your Alistair don't go off and you don't have a follow up, you lose. Like this is a control based deck, and if you cannot control the pace of the game to where you want it to be, then you are going to lose. Like there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Like the only way that you're going to get out of it is if your opponent misplays. Um, Cashtera is, how can I put it? Cashtera is good. It's not really good, but it's good. Um, I mean, it's good. I'm gonna just put it to you like this: Invoke Shadal can beat Cashtera. Like, am I a good Invoke Shadal player? Yes. Am I a pro with the deck? No. Am I a pro in this format? No. Like that's why like I'm just doing a bunch of testing with Invoke Shadal, because Invoke Shadal or Pure Shadal, this format is way too good not to play. Like every single deck is a combo based deck, and every single deck special summons. Literally. Except for Wanderese. But I mean we're not gonna talk about that. Uh for extra deck, Artemis, Muckraker, Dark. Probably gonna drop Muckraker. Um, People played around Muckraker. Like people played around Muckraker, like they read it, seen what it did, and there was actually a board where I had Muckraker and Mechaba, and uh, let me see. Yeah, he read it. Yo, listen, Linda. Hey, listen. Hey, the spirits don't like the cards for some reason. I don't know what's going on. Calm it down, Linda. Chill. You getting too excited. It's just Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I'm over here trying to read messages. Let me see. Top two teams are playing. Hey, that last match was insane. That's all I gotta say. Um, but I did have an end board. Um, One of the end boards that I came up with is Muckraker and Mechaba. You can end with a schism with a window setup. If you do have that right hand. But yeah, Muckraker got played around because they want me to protect my Mechaba. Uh, Win in the dark, seen every link. Probably end up playing uh access code package, maybe. I'm thinking about it. Uh, Baguska, never went into it. Uh, Definitely going to cut this out. The only reason why I played this was because I had Trick Clown. So going second Shadal Fusion in a construct, send Trick Clown and Squamata construct, chain links, then normal summon Alistair. If Alistair gets imperm by some way, shape, or form, I could just end with a Baguska and a negated construct on board. So that's the theory behind this. And then on top of that, Baguska is detrimental against all the decks for 2 turns. And sit on this until my last turn, and then I can play. And hope that my opponent don't have any interruptions or anything. Corey, all you got was Ash and D-Berry? Damn. Hey, hey, cross out designator. Telling you, that card, cross out designator is a great card. Uh, to continue, we got Mud Dragon. I probably once I get a Garura, I'll probably end up putting Garura in over Mud Dragon. Um, Mud Dragon is good. Carl actually helped me find out something against a Kashtera. If you special summon this in defense and say you have like a Mechaba, Purgatrio, or just whatever other attribute, and they go Big Eye, you can protect it. And this just protects your monsters from being targeted and destroyed. Yeah. No, they just can't target. Yeah, they just can't target. So for a turn, you just can't target. So that really helps. And then it's a super poly target, so you know. Don't do invoke branded. I know it sounds good. Like on paper, it sounds phenomenal. It sounds like the best control deck ever. But the Luber and the Alistair conflicts with each other. Like that's why I didn't go through with it. And I tested it for a good month. Oh damn. Hey, listen. I had a car discussion, I think like a couple weeks ago, and I talked about if everybody's about to be on cross out designator again, I'm seriously about to put in engraver of the mark. Cause I'm telling you, I'll call Maxi. I will change the name to Maxi and have somebody special summon. Nice. Hey, we're gonna make that happen. Some way, somehow, I'm gonna duel against your Archfiend deck. But I was honestly thinking about siding engraver because I know a lot of people at locals are on crossout designator. And don't get me wrong, crossout is a good card. Like it's too good of a card not to play in this format. This format anyway. But You know, that's just me though. But that's a clutch play. Drago Stapilia. Oh, I say you just need what one Lubelli, like one Lubellion. Draco Stapelia for Sprite, Branded, Fluanderies. That's about it. I can get it out against Trap Tricks, um, but I mean, I really haven't tested it against Trap Tricks. Hey, I don't blame you, and it's just gonna keep going up too, because Branded Bestial is gonna be that deck. For the Shadows, run 2 Winda, 2 App Clone, 1 Construct. Um, I've been thinking about bumping Construct up to 2. I've really been missing the second one. Not for the effect, but for Schism purposes, just because if you Schism and go Construct, Schism doesn't target, nor does it destroy. It just sends. So having the first Construct, because this one is for the Shaddoll Fusion if you're going second. The second Construct definitely comes up for Schism. It is easily recyclable with App Clone, but you want to use App Clone to, you know, either get your Shaddoll Fusion, your Resh, your Schism, or just a Shaddoll name. So I'll probably end up cutting Muckraker for a second Construct and testing that out. Then for the Invoked, which I'm very happy with this lineup. The only thing that I will probably add is a second Mechaba. So a second Mechaba, a second Construct. But an Invoked Guades, a Raging, a Purgatrio, and Mechaba. And I know some people will probably say cut the Purgatrio, but Carl can attest. He can attest for this that Purgatrio versus Kashtira is very, very good. I mean, everybody uses Ash, so why not use Purgatrio? And there's honestly, when I first started playing the Invoked, I didn't play Purgatrio. I ordered it, and it stayed in the top loader for months. And I tried it once. I didn't see it, and I completely took it out. And I said, this card is trash. Then I went to a tournament. Sure enough, I get Ash. I'm like, oh, I can go Purgatrio. Guess what? No Purgatrio. So Purgatrio is definitely one that's going to stay. Not even a Nobleman across out. I'm about to say I don't know anything about the new Blackwing. I know about the old Blackwing. And I was thinking about Bestials. I was thinking about using Bestials. But it I don't know. I just haven't tested it, to be honest. And then the Mechaba. Like if I was to take if I was to take 2 spots out, I would take these 2 out for the second Construct, second Mechaba. Take out Muckraker and Baguska. And then once I get Garura, I'll probably take Mud Dragon out. But I mean, Mud Dragon is good. Like Mud Dragon is really, really good, and I like Mud Dragon. But testing will show. Testing will show. For the side deck, y'all ready for the spice? Y'all ready for the spicy spice? In due time. In due time. In due time, I will have Alti Invocations. I will have Alti Constructs. I'm going to get the new artwork of Mechaba and Invocation. Not going to play them. I just want them for the collection. So, for the side deck, let's do it like this. Ghost Bell for Bestial, Kashtera, and apparently I didn't know, but Witchcrafter. Like that, I learned a lot. Yes, sir. I think I said branded. I don't know if I said branded, but yeah. I seen it one. I only played against Witchcrafter, so I mean, I really didn't put it in any of my other matchups. Sword Soul, I mean, it's okay against it. It stops them a little bit. It slows them down, but I mean, it doesn't stop them completely. Like it's mainly for branded. It's literally for branded. Just to stop the Lubellion. Because most branded, if I'm not mistaken, don't most branded decks only play one Lubellion, the fusion? Like that's the only one that they play. And if you stop that, then yeah, there's a new artwork. There's a new artwork for Mechaba and for Invocation. Yes, sir. Go on DB. Check it out. Yeah. Starving Venom Fusion Dragon. My phone on 3%. Talking to wifey. Starving Venom. I thought you were talking about the just regular Starving Venom. Like I didn't know that that was the name of it. Oh, that is the name of it. Damn. Yo. Yeah, I have that. I have that card. Never mind. I have that. I'll probably just put that in place of Mud Dragon, to be honest, because there's a lot more darks. Do I like playing against Labyrinth? Now I do. Now I do. And Carl knows too. Ghost Bell stops expulsion from special summoning gimmick. Yeah, like that's why, because I know Branded has they can do the Scythe, they can do Ido, they can do Raw, they can do I believe Ibli, I think, and then the gimmick puppet. So like it's either to stop the Lubellion or expulsion. I knew it was something else I was forgetting. Albion. One chalice in the side. This is what we were just talking about. The gimmick puppet nightmare. This is for that play. Actually, these two are for that. Dark Hole and Chalice is for the Raw lock, the Idol lock, the Gimmick Puppet lock. Let's see. Um, this just generically going second against Cashtera. You can Chalice the Arise Heart, um, Trap Tricks, Chalice, Rafflesia. Um, I mean, they gain 600, so I mean you can go construct or even uh try to super poly. Like if you have a way to get the monster off board, then these two cards are very good. The alternate arts will be in English. I don't know when they come to the TCG though. I don't know that all that yet. Um, two Book of Eclipse, mainly for Cash Terra, but um, you can use it against any deck. I mean, to be honest, to be fair, to be fair, okay. So you basically just have to dark hole. You either have to stop the expulsion or uh, dark hole the field. Hold on, I'm almost done. Leave me alone. Uh, Book of Eclipse. Um, in theory, what I wanted to do was Book of Eclipse a field, and then go Purgatrio, and then just attack. Like that's the theory behind this, but also against Castera, just to Book of Moon their entire field. And it's also good against trap tricks because Rafflesia can't get the effect off. Um, two Dinko Cinco, no two Dinko Seca. They Dinko secured my win against Labyrinth. Yeah, I'm definitely going to remember that story. So yeah, when card discussion, when card discussion comes Monday, yeah, you'll know why. You'll know why when I tell you the story behind it. I can't tell you the story now because it'll ruin it. Cause I have to just have a card discussion about Dinko. Cause I even messed up. So the fact that I messed up too, yeah. Card discussion on Dinko Monday. But this is literally straight back row. Two Night Beam, two Cosmic. Um, this is equivalent to my Lightning Storm, but Cosmic I was already thinking about putting in just because of Welcome Labyrinth, Skill Drain. As a matter of fact, I took Cosmic out, and when I was at the last tournament, I needed Cosmic, so I was really beating myself up that I took Cosmic out. Nightbeam is going to go up to 3. I'll probably drop a Cosmic. I don't know. Drop a Cosmic and put in a third Nightbeam because if you use Nightbeam properly, then you can get rid of 3 of your opponent's back row with Nightbeam and they can't activate it. Just don't chain to it. Like you yourself as a player, if you activate Night Beam, don't chain to it like I did. Like like I messed up. Like I definitely could have 2-0'd Labyrinth, but because I chained. No, that was actually game three. Yeah. Yeah, I Night Beam and then chain Cosmic, and he was able to special summon his Silver Lady. But yeah, this is strictly all back row. If I play against Labyrinth, all six of these cards come in. If I play against Exo Sisters, all these come in. Then for the last three cards, D Barrier. D Barrier for everything, basically. I mean, Branded, Cashtera, Sprite, that's about it. Trap Tricks. Trap Trick is really, it really don't do anything. It just stops them from going into Rafflesia. Um, let's see. I went 1-2. The team that I was on as a whole, we went 2-2. Yeah. But yeah, that's damn, that's the deck. But yeah, this is what this is what I've been working on. Like I just been working on the invoke behind in the shadows. Ha 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 Whoa! I cracked myself up. But yeah, um, that's the deck profile. That was the tournament report. That was the announcement. If you're just joining, like if you just recently joined in, the announcement is we're going to regionals. Now I won't be able to record just because the last time I went to a regionals and tried to record, my opponent said that it was good, and then one of the judges, not even the head judge, but one of the judges saw my camera set up, walked past twice at that, and then the third time he's like, "Are you recording?" Yeah. Oh, you can't be recording. Oh, well, I asked my opponent, ahead of time, and he said that it was fine. Like he wants to subscribe. He was like, yeah. He was like, I understand that, but we just can't let anybody record because you might, give away information. You know, I was like, I wanted to call him out on his BS. Like you walked past three times and already seen it and didn't say anything. So why not? Why say something now? But I'm definitely going to trim the deck down. I definitely like the Lances. The Lances are definitely going to stay in. And I actually had a theory. I might actually build this like my master duel. Serious on that though. I might for real build this like my master duel deck with DP and everything. Like I know it sounds funny and I know it sounds weird, but if I build it like that, I might have something. Yeah, might have something. Cause We have Celestial. Celestial's not in Master Duel. So I've been using Dasher Malicious, two Malicious at that. So Fusion Destiny, send Dasher Malicious, have a extra Malicious. Like that's a it's a Ash bait. It's a baitable card. It's a free pop for DPE, or it could be used to link or fusion summon with. So the four uses out of using malicious over just the draw two with celestial, I feel like the four outweighs the two. So who knows? I might just do that. I might just do that. And like literally everything that you see in here is the same as Master Duel, except we have three crossout designator. We got the three crossout designator. I don't know. I'm definitely going to be doing some testing though. Carl, you wanna help me get more proficient against Castera? I need to plug my phone up. I'm about to go plug my phone up. I'm about to go in the stream and everything. Yeah, my phone on 2%. 2%. Um, but yeah, the the theory that I had behind the deck, for the protection and everything, and even Lancia versus evenly matched and whatnot, like everything that I theorized and been watching, um, definitely would have worked if I had the card, or did work if I had the card. That sounded confusing, didn't it? But yeah, I'm gonna trim some cards down because that's a lot. 46, 47 is a lot. Um, Big bet. Um, are you on Discord? Damn. I have a Discord group. Yeah. Yeah. This format, any rogue deck has a chance. I'm gonna just say that now. If I'm playing Invoke Shaddoll, you can play Invoke McKnight. Hell, you can play Ritual Beast. If you want to. If you're feeling if you're feeling spicy. Uh but yeah. I don't know what I want to cut. Like I'm looking through the deck and I don't know what to cut yet. Oh Jesus. Um yeah. Cash, Sprite, branded, definitely. Um Sorso, I just have to have an established board going first. And I know they play hella hand traps. So like that's just the only thing about Sorso. Like you just gotta have the right cards against the deck. Like I normally don't have a problem with that matchup. Like I normally don't. Like I normally 2-1 Sorso. or if not, I get 2-1, and it's not an easy 2-1. But oh, excuse me. I'm going to end the stream because that was a big yawn. Um, I will not be live tomorrow. I will upload this deck profile, minus the explanations. Um, all the explanations was done in this live stream. But yeah, I will be working open and close tomorrow, and I go in at like 8, 9 in the morning, and we close at 11. So I'm about to get me some sleep for a long day tomorrow. I might do something. I might do something when I get home because I'm gonna be bored. I'm gonna be home alone, so I'm gonna be bored. So I might go live. I might live stream some Master Duel or something. I don't know, but I hope everybody has a great night. Have a blessed night. Everybody get some much needed rest. Look, it's like I tell myself, I'm not going to build another deck until I am 1000% proficient with the one that I have now. Like, and when I mean proficient, I mean I'm not making any misplays, or I make one misplay out of the whole tournament, two max, but just knowing the ins and outs. I mean, I've already found out one issue with the deck, and that's Alistair. People don't like Alistair. I don't know what the hate is against Alistair, but y'all need to stop it. Y'all need to stop hating on my boy. I'm about to go put my phone on the charger. I have a paper in my pocket. Alistair is good. Like, I'm very glad that I invested in an invoked engine, because in my opinion that's the best engine. The invoked engine is the best engine. But but I'm honestly about to be testing something else. I'm about to try something else. Yeah. Dr. Dre about to be in the lab. Yeah. If it goes through, if it works out, then yeah, y'all about to see some stuff. I just wish what is it? Fibrinks? Yeah, I wish Fibrinks was still legal, cause I would abuse that card for what me and Hokage cooked up and what we thought about. Yeah, cause I thought about it and he started thinking about the ratios and I'm like, gotta test it, gotta test it. Like, yeah, yeah. I feel like it'll work. I really, really feel like it'll work. Like, I might take that to regionals. That's probably what I'll test for regionals. I'm gonna be completely honest. Like, this next locals is probably gonna be for fun. Like, I'll probably make some changes to this and then see how this does, and then after that, do what I what's up here. Honestly, My next thing that I want to do is build the Pierce dolls and put these in it. Yeah, like this is literally easy access to Wonder, easy access to Mud Dragon, easy access to Starving Venom. Hey, Terra Elements just might go in this. 50-50. It depends. Like, if you playing Terra Elements, then you were a Terra Element player last format. And I mean, a lot of people invested time and money into the deck and got hit hard on the ban list. But I am going to end the stream there. Y'all have a blessed night. I'm about to go take my butt to sleep so I can get up in the morning. Excuse me. It's been a long day, but thank y'all for joining. Remember, if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you get notified when I go live or upload a video. Yep. Smash the like button on this live stream. Yeah, we'll have a ban list discussion. I'll go live because I love doing the live videos now. Like, I love the interaction. Like, when I was doing the videos just uploaded them. Like no one would really comment. Like, some would comment, but not everybody. So I feel like everybody likes the live stream. And then my mentor, he told me, if you go live more and be more consistent at going live, you'll get a good turnout. And he didn't lie. He did not lie. And I can tell everyone likes the live streams. I can tell. Especially the ones where I show my ugly face. But yeah, I'll see y'all on the flip side. I'll see y'all until next time. I will be back. If I'm feeling up to it, I will live stream, but it's going to be Master Duel. Or if I do, it'll be the changes. It'll be making changes to this deck. But other than that, good night, everybody. Everybody have a blessed night. And as always, peace.